What's up, guys? This is the Don here with Yu-Gi-Oh! Gaming Channel, back with the deck update. This is my Dino's deck, and it's still the budget variant. There is a couple expensive cards in here that I did obtain, but without too much more talk, let's get into the deck profile. So I managed to pick up another Conductor Tyranno for the main deck. And for my side, I'm starting to accumulate the right cards to pick up, just picking up random side cards right now that will probably improve on this strategy. So I managed to pick up 2 Artifact Lancias and 1 Mystic Mine. I'll be adding those in to the side, and hopefully this will improve on the strategy as I go along. But hopefully you guys catch those videos that I had with the duels. Taking it to locals. I didn't do too bad for the first time actually ever playing this deck at a IRL game or at an IRL event, and ended up pulling out with 2-2. Not too bad, not too shabby, but I would like to make it better than that. So let's just hop into the deck profile. So I'm still running everything, still the basics right now, the same until I update it further. Right now I got the 2 Conductor Tyranno. Still running 3 Soul Oviraptors, 1 Scrap Chimera. I did end up adding in that 3rd Scrap Raptor, which it actually runs pretty good. Having that 3rd Scrap Raptor makes it to where I can basically accumulate more tuner on board and come back with better sufficient plays. Still running the 3 Baby, the 2 Animador, and I still have a problem mentioning this name's name. Pteranodon or something like that. I'm still running one of those. 1 miscellaneous source, trying to upgrade the rarity of that. I may end up picking that up off of a duelist next week when I go back to locals. It's a gold rare. Hopefully I'll have that upgraded into that rarity. I also still run the 1 Giant Rex in the updated rarity of the Pankratops. Still running for the hand traps. I'm running the Side Gamma package still. Either I bumped up or took out a Veiler at one point to see how it would run and the consistency, to see how consistent it would be. It ran about the same ratio. It was probably a little breaky, but honestly I just got to work with those ratios. And to finish it off for the monsters, the 2 Snow Rabbit Ogres, Ghost Ogre, for the hand traps. So that's it for the monster portion of the deck. So as the time go by this deck, it hopefully will run a lot smoother than what it is. But you know, we'll try to get to that point. Alright, on to the spells and traps. I'm running 3 Lost World, 1 Called By, 1 Book of Eclipse. Obviously that's in there to make it more budgety, but I might end up taking that out. Terraforming comes in handy. This Raigeki, 1 Raigeki, which this came in handy a couple times during a couple duels. 3 Fossil Dig. And it's a cool combo that I have with that Raigeki. I normally, with Lost World and Raigeki, you can activate Raigeki on the token. And once you do that, you can save the token, pop the baby from the deck, and then proceed in the full combo with that as well. And I'm also still running the 2 Evolution Pills, which if you see in the gameplay that I had an option to get a Tyranno with the double Evolution Pill, but I only had 2 Conductors, which I kind of felt like that was bad, you know, not having that 3rd. So that's why I picked up the 3rd one. And still running the 2 Breakthrough Skills, which this card is still broken. People don't even know what this card does. When I activate it, they be like, oh, what does it do? It's basically an infinite impermanence. It's just not from hand. It's not as good as activating from hand, but while it's on field, it actually is pretty good. So that's it for the spells and traps. On to the side deck, which I did manage to pick up some stuff for it as well, but more or less it's still the same. Still running the one Borolo Savage, the Psy, Frame Lord Omega, one Lagia, two Doka, one Abyss Dweller, one Tornado Dragon. So when I say budget, there's a couple cards that come up in here that are not budget, like the Borolo Savage. I think is a little bit higher priced, about 30 bucks or 20 bucks or so, give or take. And the Appaloosa Gold Rare, I'm pretty sure it's a little bit above the higher budget, but I accumulated those throughout trade. Like I do for most of this video, I'll be picking up stuff randomly from other duelists that have trade potter. And this is me using all of the resources that I have to obtain these cards without spending too much on it, because I spent to get the core a little bit. One Nightmare Unicorn, one Nightmare Phoenix, one Scrap Wyvern, one Lambda. I managed to obtain a Pentestag, which I don't know if this is good. I haven't got a chance to really use it, but it's just a filler. Sacred Gardener, which he's pretty good. I would like to run him at 2, but right now I only obtained 1, which is pretty good. You know, I implemented it and it actually runs pretty good. And 1 Link Karibo. So that's it for my side deck. And I'm still working on my extra deck, not side. That's it for my extra deck, but I'm still working on my side deck, which is what I basically showed you guys, where I pull out the Artifact Lancia and the Mystic Mine. So I managed to pick these up from some duelists last week trading, and I'm gonna implement it into the deck. Hopefully it improves on the strategy. But you know, thank you guys for tuning into the video update, and I'll definitely keep you guys posted. Hopefully we'll come out with some more videos, duels at locals, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.